You ever really stop to think about where you're heading in life and what you want to accomplish? Truly take a moment to reflect on your purpose, your goals, and your dreams. We often go through life automatically, letting things happen to us instead of taking control and building the life we really want. But today, I want to challenge you to make 2025 the year you focus on yourself and your personal growth. We live in a world where we're constantly reminded that we should keep up with others. Social media is full of perfect moments that make us think everyone else has everything together. We end up comparing our struggles with others' successes, and that can leave us feeling inadequate. But here's the truth: the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Your journey is unique to you. What matters is that you try to be better each day than you were the day before. So how do you make 2025 the year you focus on yourself? It starts with being clear about what you really want, not what your parents want, not what your friends are doing, and not what society says you should want. Focus on what excites you and gives you purpose. What are the dreams that keep you awake at night? What are the goals that scare and excite you at the same time? Picture a life that fills you with passion. Write it down in detail and make it real in your mind. Once you have a clear vision of what you want, you can start planning the steps to make it happen. The next step is to get rid of distractions and use your time wisely. We all have the same 24 hours each day. How are you spending yours? Are you scrolling through social media for hours, or are you investing your time in learning and growing? Are you watching Netflix for hours, or are you working on a project you're passionate about? Are you hanging out with people who drain your energy, or are you spending time with those who inspire you to grow? Time is precious and we can't get it back, so don't waste it on things that don't align with your goals. I'm not saying you should avoid fun, but it's important to be intentional with how you spend your time and energy. Have you ever really stopped to think about where you're heading in life and what you want to accomplish? Truly take a moment to reflect on your purpose, your goals, and your dreams. We often go through life automatically, letting things happen to us instead of taking control and building the life we really want. But today, I want to challenge you to make 2025 the year you focus on yourself and your personal growth. We live in a world where we're constantly reminded that we should keep up with others. Social media is full of perfect moments that make us think everyone else has everything together. We end up comparing our struggles with others' successes, and that can leave us feeling inadequate. But here's the truth: the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Your journey is unique to you. What matters is that you try to be better each day than you were the day before. So how do you make 2025 the year you focus on yourself? It starts with being clear about what you really want, not what your parents want, not what your friends are doing, and not what society says you should want. Focus on what excites you and gives you purpose. What are the dreams that keep you awake at night? What are the goals that scare and excite you at the same time? Picture a life that fills you with passion. Write it down in detail and make it real in your mind. Once you have a clear vision of what you want, you can start planning the steps to make it happen. The next step is to get rid of distractions and use your time wisely. We all have the same 24 hours each day. How are you spending yours? Are you spending yours? Are you scrolling through social media for hours? Are you investing your time in learning and growing? Are you watching Netflix for hours? Or are you working on a project you're passionate about? Are you hanging out with people who drain your energy? Or are you spending time with those who inspire you to grow? Time is precious and we can't get it back, so don't waste it on things that don't align with your goals. I'm not saying you should avoid fun, but it's important to be intentional with how you spend your time and energy. Start each day by setting your top 3 priorities that will move you closer to your goals. Lock off non-negotiable time for those priorities and protect that time fiercely. Treat your self-development with the same urgency you would an important meeting or deadline. Because growing into the person you need to become to achieve your dreams is the most important work you can do. As you embark on this journey of focusing on yourself, know that it won't always be easy. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and challenges along the way. You might face criticism from those who don't understand your vision. You might battle self-doubt and limiting beliefs that try to hold you back. But in those moments, I want you to remember how far you've already come. Reflect on the progress you've made, the fears you've overcome, the skills you've developed. Let your past wins fuel your confidence and resilience to keep pushing forward. And when you do face those inevitable low points, have compassion for yourself. So often we're quick to beat ourselves up, to magnify our mistakes and minimize our wins. But what if you spoke to yourself like you would a dear friend with kindness, empathy, and encouragement? Extend that same grace to yourself. Celebrate your efforts, not just your outcomes. Focus on progress, not perfection. Believe in your ability to bounce back again and again. As you stay committed to your own growth, you'll find yourself starting to evolve. You'll shed old patterns, behaviors, and beliefs that no longer serve you. You'll gain new knowledge, skills, and habits that uplevel your life. The journey of personal development is one of constant renewal. Like a snake shedding its skin to emerge wiser and stronger. Embrace the discomfort that comes with change, knowing it's the price of admission for the life you desire. And here's the beautiful ripple effect. As you focus on bettering yourself, you naturally start to impact others. By embodying the qualities of discipline, resilience, courage, and growth, you become a living inspiration. You give others permission to dream bigger, to challenge their perceived limitations, to believe a better life is possible. Your personal evolution sparks their own, so in focusing on yourself, you create this beautiful chain reaction of positive change. I can't promise the journey will be linear. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns, moments of leaping forward and instances of stumbling back. But I can promise it will be so unbelievably worth it. Because every small action you take in the direction of your dreams, every book you read, every podcast you listen to, every class you take, every risk you embrace, it all compounds. Consistency is the ultimate catalyst for transformation. So as you look ahead to 2025, I invite you to decide who you want to become and what you want to achieve. Gain clarity on your vision and then commit to showing up for yourself each and every day. Eliminate distractions, prioritize your growth, and trust the process. Become the main character in your own life story. Because when you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, everything else has a way of falling into place. And I'll leave you with this: the time is going to pass anyway, whether you pursue your dreams or maintain the status quo, whether you bet on yourself or play it safe. So you might as well use that time to create a life that sets your soul on fire, to become the person you've always known you could be. You have so much incredible potential within you just waiting to be unleashed. Make 2025 the year you step into that potential and never look back. It won't happen overnight. Sustainable change never does, but with relentless commitment, unwavering belief, and consistent action, you can transform your life in ways you never imagined possible. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that first step today and keep going. Keep showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. Keep betting on your dreams, even when the odds feel stacked against you. Keep rising, even when you fall, because the view from the top of the mountain will be so breathtaking when you're living a life true to yourself, aligned with your deepest values and aspirations. That's when everything just clicks. That's when you experience the exquisite joy and freedom that comes from honoring your authentic path. External validation and material success pale in comparison to the unshakable inner peace of knowing you're living your purpose. So as you navigate the inevitable highs and lows, remember your why. Remember the vision that made you embark on this personal growth journey in the first place. Let it be your North Star, guiding you home to yourself again and again. Turn down the noise of the outside world and attune to your own inner wisdom. Trust your intuition. Honor your unique talents and lean into your edge. Because the world needs more people who come alive. The world needs more passionate souls blazing their own trails, more dreamers daring to color outside the lines, more leaders embodying the change they wish to see. And that begins with you focusing on your own evolution. As you grow, you start to glow, and that light inspires others on their journeys. So here's to making 2025 a year of radical self-discovery, unapologetic authenticity, and bold leaps in the direction of your dreams. May you stay devoted to your vision, anchored in your why, and fiercely committed to your growth. May you grant yourself permission to want what you want, to feel what you feel, and to chase the things that light you up inside. May you release comparison and celebrate your journey for all its beautiful, messy, unpredictable unfolding. The hero of your life story is you. The pen is in your hands. The page is unwritten. You have the power to craft a narrative that leaves you breathless, to design a legacy that outlives you. So dream big, act bold, and trust yourself. Focus on your own lane, your own gifts, your own path. Because when you bet on yourself, you tap into a well of inner strength you never knew you had. You start to see obstacles as opportunities, roadblocks as reroutes, and failures as feedback. Your potential is limitless. Your capacity for growth infinite. You are the alchemist of your reality, the architect of your future. 2025 is your blank canvas, and your life is your greatest work of art. Paint it with passion. With purpose, with unbridled authenticity. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself and watching all as your outer world begins to mirror your inner transformation. This is your invitation to step into your power, to honor truth, and to create a life that makes you come alive. So take a deep breath, square your shoulders, and recommit to your vision. The journey of a lifetime awaits, and it starts within you. Make 2025 the year you focus on yourself, mind, body, and soul. Invest in your growth with unshakable conviction. Believe in your inherent worthiness and know that every small step you take towards your highest self ripples out and touches the world in ways you may never even know your story matters. Your dreams matter. You matter. So go out there and live boldly, love deeply, and grow unapologetically into the person you've always known. You could be the best is yet to come. And it begins the moment you decide to focus on yourself in 2025. Here's to the journey ahead. May it be filled with magic, miracles, and radical self-discovery. The world is waiting for your light. Let it shine. And as you embark on this path of personal evolution, remember that growth is not a destination, but a never-ending journey. There will be moments of frustration when it feels like you're stagnating, instances of self-doubt, when your inner critic whispers that you're not making progress fast enough. In those times, I want you to zoom out and reflect on how far you've come. I want you to extend yourself the same compassion and patience you would a child learning to walk for the first time. Wobbles and falls are part of the process. What matters most is that you keep getting back up. Embrace the concept of yet. You're not where you want to be yet. You don't have the skills you desire yet. You haven't manifested your vision yet, but you're on your way. You're taking action. You're devoted to your development. Trust in the power of little by little, day by day. Small, consistent steps may feel insignificant in the moment, but compounded over time, they lead to quantum leaps. And as you focus on your growth, make sure you're not just acquiring knowledge, but also applying it. Information without implementation is just mental clutter. Knowing doesn't automatically translate to doing. That requires conscious choice and courageous action. Be willing to experiment, to test out new tools and practices, to iterate based on real-world feedback. Let your life become your laboratory and approach your growth with a spirit of curiosity and play. Remember, too, that investing in yourself isn't selfish. It's the most selfless thing you can do. By tending to your own well-being, by healing your own wounds, by upgrading your own mindset and habits, you expand your capacity to serve others. You can't pour from an empty cup, as the saying goes. Self-care is a sacred responsibility if you want to show up fully in your relationships and make a meaningful impact in the world. So give yourself permission to prioritize me time without guilt or apology. Carve out non-negotiable space for the activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Whether that's a daily meditation practice, a weekly hike in nature, or a monthly day of digital detox. Treat your self-care with the same reverence you would any other important meeting or commitment, because tending to yourself is the foundation for everything else. As you focus on yourself in 2025, you'll likely encounter resistance from others who feel threatened by your growth. People may try to discourage you from pursuing your dreams to project their own fears and limitations onto you. They may caution you to be realistic, to settle, to play it safe, but here's the thing, other people's opinions of you are none of your business. You're not responsible for managing their discomfort or shrinking to make them feel better about themselves. Your job is to stay true to your own inner knowing, to trust the quiet voice within that whispers, keep going even when the path ahead is uncertain. You're the only one who can give yourself permission to want what you want and to go after it with everything you've got. And when you do, you'll be amazed at how the universe conspires to support your bravery and boldness. So surround yourself with people who inspire you, who believe in you, who fan the flames of your potential. Seek out mentors and coaches who have achieved what you aspire to and can guide you on your journey. Join communities of like-minded dreamers and doers who uplift and encourage each other. Create an ecosystem that nourishes your growth and reminds you of what's possible when you bet on yourself. And above all, cultivate an unshakable belief in your own worthiness and enoughness. Root yourself in the knowing that you are inherently valuable, not because of what you do or what you have, but because of who you are. Treat yourself with the same love, compassion, and respect you with your dearest friend. Talk to yourself with kindness, celebrate your efforts, and forgive your missteps. Become your own biggest cheerleader, your own safest space. Because here's the liberating truth. You already have everything you need within you to create the life of your wildest dreams. Every strength, every talent, every ounce of resilience and resourcefulness is already inside you, just waiting to be unleashed. Your only job is to excavate it, to clear away the doubts and fears that have kept it buried, and to step boldly into the fullest expression of who you really are. So as you look ahead to 2025, I invite you to fall madly in love with the process of your own becoming. To embrace the discomfort and uncertainty as sacred initiations on the path of growth. To reframe challenges as chances to claim your power and setbacks as setups for breakthroughs. To let go of who you think you should be and instead give yourself permission to blossom into who you were always meant to become. Because when you focus on your own evolution, when you commit to your craft and take consistent action towards your dreams, you start to magnetize miracles beyond your wildest imagination. Opportunities come out of nowhere. Synchronicities line up seamlessly, and the impossible suddenly seems inevitable. You realize that every experience, every person, every perceived failure was ultimately conspiring for your highest good, even when you couldn't see it at the time. So trust the timing of your life in 2025. Trust that you're being guided even when you feel lost. Trust that everything you need will be revealed, often in the most unexpected ways. Stay open to the mystery and let yourself be astonished by the unfolding, because your journey of personal growth is the grandest adventure you could ever embark on, and the destination is more wondrous than you can possibly imagine from where you currently stand. But you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. You don't have to have it all figured out to begin. All you need is willingness to show up imperfectly, to stumble and get back up, to let yourself be a beginner again and again. And again, all you need is the courage to bet on the bigness of your dreams, even when you can't see evidence of their fruition yet. All you need is the audacity to believe that your soul came here for a reason. And that focusing on your own growth and evolution is the key to fulfilling it. So let 2025 be the year you go all in on yourself. Let it be the year you stop waiting for permission, for perfection, for a sign from the universe to begin. Let it be the year you take radical responsibility for your reality and start architecting a life that sets your spirit above it. Let it be the year you become so magnetic in your embodied power that you start effortlessly calling in the relationships, the resources, and the opportunities that are a vibrational match for who you're becoming. And when doubt rears its head, when fear whispers that you're not ready or worthy, I want you to place a hand on your heart. And remember this, your existence is evidence enough of your worthiness. Your desires are divine assignments, not frivolous fantasies. Every dream in your heart was placed there for a reason. And focusing on your growth is the way you give those dreams the light and nourishment they need to sprout. So water your inner garden, but one to weed out the thoughts that dim your brilliance and plant seeds of possibility in their place. Prune back the dead weight of who you once were to create space for new growth to emerge. And trust in the innate intelligence within you that knows how to blossom, how to reach for the light, how to bear fruit in perfect timing. Because here's what I know for sure, when you focus on your own evolution, you start to vibrate at a frequency that allows you to access realms of potential and abundance that were previously unavailable to you. When you do the inner work to heal your wounds, rewrite your stories, and upgrade your beliefs, your outer world begins to rearrange itself to reflect your newfound wholeness. When you commit to your craft with devotion and discipline, you start to magnetize opportunities beyond your current imaginings. So let 2025 be the year you become the main character in your own life story. The year you say yes to your soul's deepest callings and no to anything that diminishes your light. The year you prioritize your peace over other people's expectations and start living in alignment with your own integrity. The year you choose growth over comfort, faith over fear, and self-honor over self-abandonment. Because when you focus on yourself first, you fill your own cup so fully that it can't help but overflow into every area of your life. You start showing up as a more present partner, a more patient parent, a more compassionate friend. You start infusing your work with more creativity, your interactions with more authentic connection, and your solitude with more sacred reverence. You start experiencing the richness of being that no external validation could ever provide. So as you navigate the ups and downs of 2025, remember that you are your own constant. You are the one sure thing in a world of uncertainty, the one relationship you'll have for the rest of your life. Make it a practice to come home to yourself each day to check in with your heart, nourish your body, and tend to your mind. Make it a promise to honor your needs, even if they disappoint others. Make it a priority to pour love into the places that have been starved of it and to celebrate yourself for how far you've come. Because the journey of personal growth is not about arriving at a static destination. It's about falling in love with the process of your own unfolding. It's about learning to find safety and wholeness within. Rather than seeking it in external sources, it's about releasing the weight of who you once were, so you can marvel at the miracle of who you're becoming. It's about trusting that your struggles are sacred initiations, your heartbreaks, holy revelations, and your failures fertilizer for future success. So let 2025 be the year you focus on your own evolution with unwavering devotion. Let it be the year you decide once and for all that you are worthy of your own time, energy, and attention. Let it be the year you stop pursuing perfection and start celebrating the profound beauty of your human imperfection. Let it be the year you start living in alignment with your soul and letting your light shine so bright it gives others permission to do the same. Because when you focus on your own growth, you start a ripple effect that touches every corner of the universe. Your bravery gives others courage to chase their own dreams. Your embodied wholeness inspires them to heal their own inner fractures. Your unwavering commitment to your potential reminds them of the latent potential slumbering within their own souls. You become a living permission slip for others to step into their greatness, not by trying to change them, but by embodying the change yourself. So as you embark on this journey of radical self-discovery in 2025, know that you are part of a larger tapestry. Know that every fear you alchemize, every limiting story you unravel, every layer of conditioning you shed is clearing the path for generations to come. Know that your personal transformation is a profound act of service, because as you heal yourself, you make it safer for others to do the same. As you live your truth, you grant others permission to voice theirs. As you focus on your own light, you illuminate the path for countless others. So let your growth be your gift to the world in 2025. Let your self-love be your superpower, your inner peace, your most potent prayer. Let your devotion to your dreams be your daily act of reverence to the sacredness of your soul. Stay true to your vision, even when it's hard. Trust your unfolding, even when it's messy. And remember that the journey within is always taking you exactly where you need to go, even if the destination looks nothing like you originally imagined. The path of personal evolution is the most worthwhile pursuit you could ever devote yourself to, because it's the one thing that amplifies your capacity to enjoy and contribute to every other area of life. So make it your mission to grow in 2025, not to impress others, but to fulfill the sacred agreement your soul made before it chose this lifetime. Make it your practice to focus on yourself, not from a place of selfishness, but from an overflow of self-love. Make it your priority to honor your own becoming, trusting that as you set yourself free, you create permission for a world of thriving. Let 2025 be the year it all comes together, the year your healing meets your hustle, your core wounds alchemize into your greatest gifts, and your inner peace fuels your outer purpose. The year you stop abandoning yourself to please others and start devoting yourself to the dreams your soul came here to manifest. The year you focus on your own lane with so much conviction that comparison falls away and clarity rises within. The year you start writing a story so beautiful it will forever be etched in the cosmos. The pen is in your hands, the future unwritten. Make it a masterpiece. Focus on you in 2025 and beyond. The universe will be forever grateful you did.